This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botho. I've got Sarah Tedford with me with rollingwithsarah.com. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you live in Marrickville.
I do.
And you've got a website called rollingwithsarah.com.
Yeah, my website is all about accessibility advocacy. So what I'm doing to be more accessible, places I go that are accessible, all that sort of thing.
Excellent, excellent. And you've got a few stories on there too. I was really intrigued with this too, because we're talking about money being accessible.
Yeah, they actually have raised bumps so people who are visually impaired can more easily identify the money.
That's right. So it's the full 6 cells of a Braille cell, and it's in different places. It's the $10 and the $20. So the $10 one is far closer to the edge. The 20 is getting closer to the middle. So that's people with sight issues can.
Yeah.
That's amazing. This is just. I guess what we want to say too is like accessibility is just not all about mobility and environment.
No, accessibility is so much more than just, let's say, a ramp. It's about equity, it's about equal access to resources, financials, so much stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that was just one thing too, one of your stories was talking about there too. And I saw too, just to be able to get weighed.
Exactly. When I was first at the hospital, they did not have a scale that would weigh me because I could not stand for a weight. So that was one of the initiatives that I took under my wing, and with my team on the accessibility committee, we managed to purchase some sit-upon scales so patients could transfer, and while they're sitting, their weight could be taken.
All right, so when you do the scales too, do you weigh your chair first? Is that how it works, or is it a chair that you sit in there?
The sit-upon scales are actually a chair, and you transfer into that chair, and while you're sitting, it takes your weight.
Oh, okay, it's not a platform.
No.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood.
Yeah, it's more accurate that way, because
Yes.
you don't have to subtract the weight of the chair. There's no mathematical equation that could go wrong. There's no differential in the weight of your chair. It's more precise.
So the scale is in the chair.
Yes.
What a great idea.
It's amazing, yeah.
What a great idea. Wow. Now you are with the Lions Club of Marrickville too.
I am.
Yes, and you've got their website up and going?
Yes, we have a new refurbished website, actually. We'd love for people to check it out.
Absolutely. And how many people are on the Lions Club?
I think we have over 30 members right now,
Wow,
which
you guys
is amazing.
are growing. Yeah,
we
you guys are really growing since we started talking about you being on the Lions Club. Now you've got an accessibility checklist, and that's with the Lions Club's help?
Yeah, so the Accessibility Committee on the Lions Club has developed a checklist to help people make their events more accessible. So obviously it's not going to include everything, because there's always different things to consider because everyone has different needs, but it just points out some areas where you can try and make your event more accessible, as it's always easier to organize it as accessibility within mind for the outset than it is to retrofit later. So this accessibility checklist is available to download on our website, and anyone can use it just to make their event more inclusive.
Absolutely, and it's like you say, like to be a little preemptive before, and I'm just thinking if people have events or you know their environment, their stores, their businesses, that sort of thing too, people are generally open to being able to make themselves accessible.
Often it's just education. No one tries to be malicious.
No.
No one tries to be inaccessible. Often it's just they haven't thought about certain things. So this is what the checklist does, is it just brings those to the forefront.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know there's building codes and that sort of thing too, but I know some people build ramps with a pitch on it, like it's really hard to get down, really fast to get, or really fast to get down, really hard to get up.
Extreme wheelchairing.
Yes, yes, exactly, right? Yes, yeah, parkour. Now, can I ask you this too, like wintertime with the snow and everything like that too?
Oh, it's so difficult.
Yes.
I feel very trapped during the winter because snow removal, and it's just not, wheelchairs and snow do not mix very well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's even like trying to get through the snow and everything. And then when you come back in the house too, like I've read your story where you have to sit and melt, basically.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that sort of thing happens too. Now you just graduated too from a medical office assistant.
I did. My last course was in December.
Yes, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Have you found anything to do yet, or?
Not yet. I'm still looking, still polishing up the resume, but
Absolutely.
I have a lot of volunteer experience to offer, so I'm hoping to find something that fits my needs.
Well, that's just it too. Your volunteer work in itself. My goodness, you're everywhere. So that's wonderful that you're doing that. Now, we talked about Marrickville getting at least 5 AEDs as well, too.
Yes, that was another program with the Lions Club. We worked with a distributor to get 5 AEDs. There may be more, and I'm not sure of the exact number, but 5 at least. And we have them situated in different locations all across the village, so you're never too far away from one, which makes it a safer and more inclusive village.
Absolutely, and to have 5 of them in such a small village, too, that's amazing. That's amazing, too. Now, I want to make sure I get the words right here. You'll have to help me out. You're with Access Early Childhood.
Access is Advancing Childhood Cancer Experience, Science and Survivorship. It's a pan-Canadian network that focuses on supporting research across the pediatric cancer journey.
Okay, and you had pediatric cancer.
I did.
Leukemia?
Yes.
Yes. And how old were you when you were diagnosed with that?
I was 11 when I was diagnosed, so pretty young.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So now you're helping.
Yes, now I'm hoping to help future generations through research.
Okay, and what does that look like? You just went to a conference, where did you say, West in November?
I went to a conference in Calgary about the Canadian Cancer Research Conference, and what I really learned was that cancer treatment is leaning towards more individualized care, so more personalized care plans and more specific
it
targeted
has to be.
therapies.
You could say the word leukemia, but it may affect you differently than me, than your mom, than Corey, everybody. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what they do then? Absolutely. So what was it like being out in Calgary? Like, how long were you there? And
it was a whirlwind. We were only there for a few days for the conference, but it was my first time out west, so I had fun.
It's beautiful out there.
Yes, it is.
It's beautiful out there. All right. So you are with the Lions Club, and have you got any events coming up?
We do. We have a Tiny Gardens Big Harvest event coming up at the Rideau Community Health Services, which teaches you how to create a more tiny garden with a big impact, how to get more produce and more bang for your buck, let's say, in your garden.
Absolutely, with the price of food and everything like that too, to be able to grow your own garden. So.
Exactly, yeah. That's April 28th.
April 28th?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Have you got any other events going on?
We have some planned coming up, but nothing in stone yet.
All right, so how often do you meet as the Lions Club?
As the Lions Club, we meet once a month, the 3rd Thursday of every month.
Okay, and whereabouts do you do that?
We meet at the Legion.
At the Legion, and it's accessible.
It is.
Yes.
It has a stair lift and an elevator, but we are in the works of making it even more accessible.
How so?
Well, there's a plan. I can't say too much yet,
okay.
but we are looking at different ways to make it more accessible. Like in our meetings, we've adopted more of an audio system with microphones so that people with hard of hearing can hear what's going on at every point in the meeting.
Absolutely, just another accessibility barrier that people are going to.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll get our way through this for sure, for sure. Again, it's not always just wheelchairs and walkers and everything like that. It's so much more.
Exactly. It's all-encompassing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're rollingwithsarah.com. People just look that up, and then you've got some stories on there?
Yeah, you can follow my journey. You can see where I've been, what I'm doing, all sorts of stuff like that.
And I've read them all. I'm just trying to think of the one, the chef. The chef had a disability?
Yes, there's on Tournament of Champions on the Food Network, there is a chef with Kennedy's disease, which is a degenerative disease. So I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, absolutely you would be. Absolutely, because you like to bake. That was your Make-A-Wish, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes. What was the chef's name?
I went to bake with Buddy Velastro, the cake boss.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that
we made
amazing.
a cake together.
How old were you when you did that?
I think I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
Wow. Great memory. Great memory. So I encourage everybody to check you out with rollingwithsarah.com. You do have a Facebook page as well, do you?
I do, Rolling with Sarah.
And that's Rolling with Sarah as well, too. Excellent.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Again, you're here representing accessibility issues and trying to get by barriers and everything like that, and with the Marrickville Lions Club as well, too.
Yes.
And with pediatric cancer, my goodness, too. You're representing the full gambit for sure. And she is a recent graduate of the medical office assistant, so if you're looking for somebody.
Thanks for the plug.
There you go. Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, Sarah.
Thank you for having me.